PPSA Parochial Championship game between St. Philomena and Peoria Christian. Before we start the game, everyone to please rise. Gentlemen, remove their hats for the playing of the national anthem. All the players for both teams. As for the visitors on the scoreboard, St. Philomena. Number 11, Alex Aaron. Number 98, Peter Kirchbester. Number 00, Brode Iron. Number 33, Jackson Coulter. Number 23, Bo Thompson. Number 15, Gabe Padilla. Number 20, Anthony Lafante. Number 7, Quinn Miller. Number 21, Paxton Holmes. Number 24, Chase Moore. Number 1, Ben Lutz. Number 4, Eddie Grant. Number 5, Benjamin Witten. Number 17, William Witten. Number 8, Marcus Ace. Number 18, Joseph Waite. Number 10, Dave Hanley. Number 12, Maddox Curtis. Number 22, Declan Schuler. Number 13, Liam Bassett. Now for your home team on the scoreboard, Peoria Christian. Number 5, Kwasi Salusi. Number 26, Nicholas Edwards. Number 22, Carter Acapinti. Number 71, Dylan Miles. Number 30, Noah Magana. Number 7, Colson Vilo. Number 42, Jeremiah J.J. Crow. Number 11, Caden Welty. Number 24, Jacob Walton. Number 88, Ian Durst. Number 10, Samuel Loeb. Number 21, Simon Mann. Number 1, Creed Schnicker. And number 8, Caleb Christman. Good luck.
Welcome, Peoria Parochial Soccer Association fans, to this championship game between the 7th and 8th grade boys from Peoria Christian and the 7th and 8th grade boys from St. Philomena School. Get to play here in the big field at the top of the hill, Peoria Notre Dame High School, for this championship match. I'm Rob Kenny, your normal announcer for the Notre Dame games, here with Coach Mike Bear, your normal coach for the Peoria Notre Dame games. He's doing double duty tonight on the scoreboard and calling color for this game. What are we looking at here, Coach Bear?
Well, first of all, my voice is nice and warmed up because, Rob, you made me do the PA announcement starting lineups. So
did I?
And now I'm running the clock, so I don't know what I signed up for here. But
I have no recollection of any of that.
But I am super excited. We love to host this game for the Parochial Championships. Obviously got Peoria Christian, so they'll be heading to Peoria Christian for high school, a lot of their boys. And hopefully a lot of these St. Phil's players are coming our way to Notre Dame. So it's a good opportunity for them to get a chance to play on a really nice surface, and it might be a breakaway off the start here for Peoria Christian.
It's number 24, Jacob Walton.
One of the big adjustments these kids always have to make when they come play here is you're playing on just not any high school playing surface, but a full-size playing surface. So we're a full 120 yards long by 72, 73 yards wide. So it's a big high school field, and they're used to playing games down at the Mossville complex with much smaller fields. Yeah,
let's see how that affects this first corner kick here. Peoria Christian's earned a corner kick there. A nice run from Walton. Does not bother the foot there of I think that was number 7.
Yeah,
Colson below. He did a very nice job here.
Oh, wow. That was right on the edge of the box.
Yeah,
looks like they called a foul. It'd be a free kick for Peoria Christian going in. It looks like Belo's going to go take it again.
It's going to be a dangerous position. We just saw him leg there from about 10 yards further away on that corner kick. There's no doubt he can put this one on frame if he wanted to.
And one of the things I noticed right off the bat is the size of each team. St. Phil's, it looks like they have a good 20 players on their roster, which in the parochial system, I believe it's somewhat equal playing time. So
it was when I was coaching, yeah.
So St. Phil's will be making more substitutions tonight than Peoria Christian.
You know what? That will keep their legs fresher though for this
true.
Extra acreage that they're going to have to run on here, because there's just no way you can practice playing on a much bigger field. Both these schools are quite the feeder systems for their respective high schools. Peoria Christian, a fine 1A soccer program on the boys' side. Of course, Notre Dame, despite its coaching difficulties, is a fine 2A program.
I'm trying to pull up our roster right now to see how many varsity players we have from St. Phil, but I know we have a good chunk of players that are St. Phil alums.
Fittest boys and the Gross boys, and just not just this year, but the last 15, 20 years. All right, most of this first 3 minutes here has been played in the defensive half of St. Phil's, the offensive half of Peoria Christian. We will be playing our standard grade school 12-minute, 4 quarters, 12 minutes. Clock not stopping for anything except injuries or lectures from the referee. And St. Phil's making their first deep foray in. They get it down to about the top of the box level, and the ball is then put out by the defense on, I think that was number 10, Samuel Loeb. Did a good job of making an aggressive clearance there and let his teammates catch up to him.
And it looks like we do have 2 St. Philomena alums on the varsity team this year at Notre Dame, and they're both freshmen. Max Mattarelli and Sebastian Salazar, and both have been great contributors to the varsity program this fall.
Yep, we talk them up every time they come in the game. They're doing something positive. And we're exchanging throw-ins here on the far side of the field in front of a crowd, and I must say it's quite a good crowd. I would say we got a couple hundred people over there. More coming in as we speak, so it's always nice to see. The girls' 7th and 8th grade championship match will take place pretty much immediately following this game. Around 7:30 or so is what we think the kickoff time will be, barring any overtimes and penalty kicks, which we don't want to see.
Yeah, I think the crowd, it helps too that the Peoria Christian's playing in both games, so I'm sure they're their girls team is here early to support the boys, and we also have a underclass football game, fresh soft football game taking place right behind the soccer field on the football field.
Yeah, we were hoping the whistles won't overlap. It's a good job there by St. Phil's. I don't know if the keeper did not yell for the ball or whatever, but the defender just played it out right in front of his keeper, but that's what you got to do. All right, there's number 10, Samuel Loeb again, making that aggressive clearance. There's Ireland for St. Phil's, making a nice run down the side here. Loeb cleaning it up again. And get a throw in here at about the top of the D.
It's a Schuler on the ball. He's a nice player.
Well, it's a
Great
nice cross in, and he finds his man. He can't quite, first hop he couldn't quite control. Came rolling up his thighs up to his stomach like that. That was a very nice right-footed cross there by Schuler. Ball goes out. Notre Dame. I knew I'm going to do that about 9 times today. St. Phil's gets the throw in. St. Phil's has turned the game around here a little bit. Now they're the ones that are adding pressure to the defensive half for Peoria Christian.
Yeah, on a bigger field like this, we talked about it, but it's almost like a field possession battle. You're just trying to get it down into the other end of the field and keep it there, and it's harder.
And then restart.
Yeah, it's harder for the other team with being such a big field, full-size field, to get the ball in the attacking half. And so now you can see it started off with Peoria Christian have a lot of control of the game, and now St. Philomena is able to earn a corner. Yeah,
they get their first corner, their first set piece of the game. Peoria Christian's had 2. They put two nice balls into the box. Let's see if St. Phil's can respond in the same way.
Schuler with a long line of soccer tradition in their family.
Yeah.
With Mark and Kelly, both playing here at Notre Dame. And Mackenzie also played,
great,
and she's actually playing for the University of Illinois right now.
As a goalkeeper.
As a goalkeeper, yeah.
She was a terrific athlete, basketball and volleyball too, so it does not surprise me that she just pops up as a goalkeeper for a Big Ten program.
And then there's Colin Schuler, who he played in the soccer program.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
When he was a freshman and decided to focus on basketball. We'd love to have him come back out this season. We could have used him. But
it's nice to have a 6'7" guy around.
Yeah. But he's been focusing on basketball and doing a great job with our basketball program.
I have both Colin and Mackenzie in class. Just as good in the classroom as they are on the pitch.
Working it back to his right foot so we can get a service.
Oh,
it's a great ball.
There. It's going to be, finds the foot of St. Phil's teammate, and the ball goes in.
It's Schuler on the back post.
Schuler on the back post did a nice job there, just redirecting a nice volley inside of his right foot.
Did you see who crossed that ball?
I did not see who crossed that ball.
It was some nice composure there on the left wing. Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to get his name there for you.
He's
coming off the field right now.
Subbed off right now.
He's getting a high five from a teammate.
It's like Grant.
Grant, last name Grant.
Yeah, Eddie Grant, number 4, just did a beautiful job right from just about the corner, the top, the 90 angle of the box from the left side. They're attacking left side. And that opens up the scoring in this championship match between Peoria Christian and St. Phil's. St. Phil's gets that all-important opening goal with about 4 minutes or so left. And it has energized this St. Phil's crowd and this St. Phil's bench. I think you're right about the substitutions. St. Phil's sent on about 7 or 8 guys there at the stop and play. Peoria Christian sent on 3 men.
There's just some great composure there. He, what did he want?
Put the score up.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so there you go. I've already failed my first job putting the score on the scoreboard.
That's why I'm asking for a raise next year.
Yep. So let's see. They are the visitor team.
Visitor team, yes.
So we're going to give them a goal. There you go. We got it. But, no, I was talking about the composure from Grant there on the wing. He had it on his left foot, pulled it back to his right foot, allowed maybe some more players to get into the box. And they had not just one, but 2 or 3 on the back post.
Yeah, other than the goal scorer, they had 2 or 3 guys there.
And just a really composed finish from Schuler. Took his time, just got a nice solid touch to an open goal.
All right. Here we go. This is Jacob Walker, and
Well,
he's gonna equal. That's Jacob Walton, number 24. We saw his speed earlier in the game when he had the first breakaway, really the first offensive action of the game, and you saw it again there. Breaks down the right side. Really a clinical finish. Ball low, hard, into the side netting of the far post. Makes this game 1-1. Well, you get the critical first goal, you get the critical first response.
Yeah, I think Jacob came to our soccer camp this summer, and I was impressed with his ability.
Yeah, I bet he was memorable.
Yeah, he's a technical player, but he also has, obviously, as you can tell, some good speed that he can get in behind you. He's been in behind twice now.
All right, we got a brand new ball game here. We're getting down about a minute and a half to go. 90 seconds left here in this first quarter. We'll have a break. Another 12-minute quarter following that before halftime. Will it be 1-1 at the end of this quarter? Ball's in the air, gotta get it down. I would say that you need to know where number 24 Walton is at all times out here. He's definitely the danger man. Ball's pinging around there a little bit. Peoria Christian trying to lock it in on their offensive third here, but they're going to release some of that pressure by St. Phil's, get it out past half.
They found him in again.
Yep, there he is again. Oh, he takes this one. Oh, I think that was a cross. I think he was crossing for his for number 7 there.
Yeah, you can tell.
Colson below.
Yep. And you can tell that they look for each other. You can tell they're two of the standout players for Peoria Christian's team, and they're looking to find each other in the final third.
Yeah, may have been a case there where Caden might have just, or Caden, Colson may have been just sucked in a little bit. Well, here he is again, and make for it. There was a foul. It looked like a little push in the back.
I think he might have called a penalty. And it'll be interesting to see if they give it to him. I think it was inside the box.
It was inside the box. I definitely thought it was a foul on the initial viewing. It was a shove from behind.
And so this is interesting, too, because the clock has expired. And
had the clock expired first?
Yeah, it looks like – I don't know if the rule is the penalty has to be taken before time expires, if they extend the time to take the penalty, or if the clock had expired before the foul happened.
With quarters, that throws an extra wrinkle in there that I'm just not familiar with. All right, so that ends in a very exciting first quarter of soccer that went very quickly. Our 12 minutes included 2 goals, 1 from each team. A possible call for a penalty right at the very death of the quarter. And 2 teams that were getting after it up and down the pitch here. Very impressed and very excited. Can't wait to see what the second quarter.
The game kind of, the first quarter kind of went in waves. It was Peoria Christian off the start, and then it was St. Philomena kind of taking control of the game through the middle part of the period, and then it was Peoria Christian at the end. So we'll see. It seems to be going, and like we talked about, there's substitutions, and it may change the flow of the game depending on who's in and out of the game, and it looks like we're in for a good one tonight.
It sure does. We've sort of identified a couple of the key people. I'll be looking for Jacob Walton, number 24, and
Below, number 7.
Yeah, Colson Below, number 7 for the Chargers from Peoria Christian, and a lot of guys to choose from. We had Eddie Grant with that nice cross, and
then Schuler.
Declan Schuler, number 22. Schuler, 22, with the beautiful finish.
I hear Coach Zerbonia.
All right, the Tigers out on the pitch first here for the start of the second quarter.
Definitely going to look into getting you a raise, Rob, if you're doing this double duty. This is hard.
It is hard. You should try doing it while you're chewing gum, too. It's triple duty. Looks like we have a new keeper in for St. Phil's. third ref has showed up here too, so we're going to have the complete field covered. Now we'll have a center and 2 ARs.
Really a gorgeous night out here.
Oh, it is absolutely. Wind
Say
died
it's like
down.
low 60s maybe.
Yeah,
Just nice and cool, no breeze.
Perfect viewing weather.
Full moon.
Once you get warmed up, just still warm enough that you can stay warm. But it's an incentive to keep moving if you're out there, to keep warm. All right, Peoria Christian starts with the ball for this second quarter of the championship game, PPSA Boys Championship. There's Bilo again, going down his preferred left side here. That's about 9-10 touches in a row for him.
Oh, great
find.
Oh,
My goodness. A great find, finds the head of his teammate, and it goes through the arms of the goalie. And that was Bilo, definitely with the left-footed cross.
Yeah, Bilo off the kickoff just worked his way all the way down the left flank and ended up finding himself in a one-on-one situation with Declan Schuler right at the edge of the 18 and was able to get a great left-footed cross and find an open player right
Simon
outside
Mann.
the 6.
Yeah, Simon Mann. And Simon did what you're supposed to do. You put it on frame and make the goalie make a save, and it glanced off the goalie, fell behind him and went in. So it was Simon Mann.
Yeah, I think that's Joseph Wake in goal, and I know he's disappointed with himself, but it's tough to make a save from, you know, 4 yards in front of your goal on a snap header.
Yeah.
And so I know he's disappointed, thought he could get that one, and he had his hands on it, just unfortunately couldn't keep it out.
My guess is he'll get a chance to remedy that situation later on, and he'll make a good one.
And I'll tell you what, Joseph was at our kids camp this summer as well, and just a great kid with a great personality. He was a fun kid to have at camp. So
it's good to hear. Always good to hear.
Hopefully he can make a couple saves this quarter for his team and get his confidence back up.
All right, well, St. Phil's jumped out to the quick lead about 4 minutes into the game. And the response from Peoria Christian has been what every coach's dream response would be. They've come back, scored a equalizing goal later in the first quarter, and really early here in the second quarter to take a 2-1 lead. And there's the goal scorer getting on it there, showing a little more speed than his size might lead to believe he has. He's going to take the throw in here. It's a dangerous position. We know that Peoria Christian can be a dangerous team down here. Trying to get the ball there to Jacob Walton again. He is.
Just tell Walton's just got a high motor.
Yeah, he does. He's not afraid to take on his man. He is not dilly-dallying back there looking to dump the ball off.
Fast and aggressive and tenacious around the box is Walton.
He's earned a corner here from the right corner now. We know what Bilo can do with his left foot from the left side. Let's see what he can do here with his right foot. Looks like he's setting up for a right-footed kick. Oh, I gotta make your heart flutter, doesn't it, Coach? An ambidextrous player.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, and they get another header in.
Walton.
Yep. He's not the tallest guy out there, but he got to the ball. Jacob Walton scores his second goal of this first half, the third goal for his team, giving them a 2-goal lead, 3-1 here with about 8 minutes and 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's Bilo to Walton.
Yeah.
Again, like we talked about, you can tell they're two of the stronger players for Peoria Christian, and they look to find each other. And here comes Schuler. It looks like I'm sorry, that's Grant again.
I think
on the wing.
Grant again there, yeah. And here comes.
Tell you what, this game's not over though.
Oh no!
You can tell there's going to be more goals in this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of skill on the St. Phil's team, and it will. But they are chasing the game right now, and they're going to have to chase it for the foreseeable future.
Tell you what, as a spectator, I've seen some of these games go 0-0 for 4 quarters to penalties. So I much enjoy this game.
Yeah, I was a coordinator for the PPSA for a couple years when my kids were in grade school, and I saw a lot of those games. All right. All right, there's the man that always seems to be around the ball on the defense, Samuel Loeb for Peoria Christian, just clearing the ball out.
There's going to be a cross coming in the box here.
Shooter's going to earn a corner out of it. All right, Shooter's going to take the corner, it looks like. I think he took their last one from that same spot.
This corner is a little tricky. It's
Yeah.
kind of a home field advantage. There's a slight bump or hill over there, and so you're kind of coming down the hill as you strike the ball. Did well with it.
Doesn't seem to bother Shooter there. Headed out nicely by.
Worked out to be maybe
Peoria
a pass
Christian.
to Schuler in the corner.
Yeah. Shooter's got the ball on the right side here. I think he's going to try to drive for another, trying to get a cross in. Probably trying to find his the assist man on his goal, Eddie Grant, over there lurking on the far post. St. Phil's not afraid to throw numbers forward. And a header out. Another good job, defensive header by Peoria Christian. And another header out. They are winning the first balls with their head. They just can't keep them on the pitch. It's a nice throw in. Going out to the top of the box. St. Phil's has it. See if guy can turn to squeeze off a shot. He's going to get an offside Shooter, though. I don't think Mr. Shooter was expecting that ball to come back to him. So we will have a free kick deep in Peoria Christian's territory. Loeb standing over. He's going to take it. We know he's got a big foot. Gets the ball out. Won by Lafante for St. Phil's. Throw in for Peoria Christian. Peoria Christian throwing on a couple subs here. Jeremiah J.J. Crowell coming on. Number 5. Salisu Kwazi coming on. Number 42. Oh, Jeremiah Crowell already said his name. Sorry, I missed the other guy. St. Phil's has their hockey shift ready to come in. This ball's going to be St. Phil's. We're going to have subs here. St. Phil's will have the throw in. I believe there's 8 fresh men coming on. Just when I was getting to know everybody's name and number.
Referee's looking around with his finger counting players. It's challenging when they make so many substitutions.
I don't blame him.
As a coach, maybe you just try to slide an extra player on right here.
Try to have guys win. We got to win 13v12, guys.
That's right.
The guy who's not taking off is Declan Schuler. He's going to take the ball and cross the pitch himself.
Making a similar run as Bilo here,
Yeah.
Just taking it the length of the field.
He's trying to draw a foul there. Looked like he may have just been tired. Don't blame him. He traveled about 80 yards in that play. Peoria Christian has the ball. They're trying to get into their half here. There's Bilo again. He's trying to find Jacob Walden. You can see it. St. Phil's pops the ball back into their offensive third, or their offensive half, rather. Peoria Christian can't control, won the ball but couldn't control it. Going to be a throw in right below us here for St. Phil's. We're going to have a foul on St. Phil's here. Ran into the man, didn't really play the ball. Nothing malicious in it. Just going in hard to a 1v1. This is Samuel Loeb standing over it again. He should be able to put this one somewhere in between the center circle and the top of the D. It's just about where it's going to fall. Actually closer to the top of the D. He's got quite the leg on that young man.
It's a critical period of time here for St. Philomena. It's 3 minutes to go till halftime. If you can get a goal right before half, It can really change the momentum going into halftime and into the second half. So I know they're maybe push forward here and try to get a good chance on goal. Because since their goal, they really haven't tested the goalkeeper.
No. And partly is a response or the responsibility of his back line. Peoria Christian's back line has been doing a good job of clearing the ball. There's Jacob Walton again trying to do his magic down there on the right side. He gives the ball up now and then heads into the box. There's below. Cracked off a shot, was dealt with by the defensive back four of St. Phil's. But it is still Peoria Christian's possession. Trying to dig it out. You get a handball, and will benefit St. Phil's. A little bit of delayed call. The side ref saw it right away, but it's tough to get the referees, the center refs' attention sometimes. That's why I like those microphones we were using in the higher levels.
Yeah, it really has. Really does help the flow of the game.
It does.
Just getting substitutions in.
Subs don't get lost. Handball here.
Letting the center know about an offsides. I don't know how many times you've seen it where the AR's got his flag up for offsides and play continues for about 30 seconds before, anyone realizes that the offside's been called.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes everybody out of their momentum. All right. Samuel Loeb again. Throwing a ball up near the top of the box, dealt with by St. Phil's, and get it out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for Peoria Christian, just about at the top of their box on the far left side here. We got under a minute here in this first half. Peoria Christian's maintaining their 3-1 lead. They've scored 3 goals in a row in response to the opening goal from St. Phil's. One of the men responsible for those 3 goals. Just had the ball down there. And we get another goal from Peoria Christian. They really made something out of nothing there. That did not look like it should have amounted to anything, but they got some skill guys up front that are pretty good finishers.
I think one thing that caught the St. Philomena goalkeeper off guard there, our surface at night, it gets dewy, it gets slick, and you could see when that ball hit the surface, it really accelerated off the dewy ground and makes it difficult to handle as well.
It gets on you quicker than you think, and the ball's wet when it gets to you.
And that's halftime. I'm not sure if the official.
Here we go. All right, we have zeros on the clock, but we do not have zeros on the scoreboard. We have 4 for Peoria Christian, 1 for St. Phil's in this PPSA 7th and 8th grade boys championship match in the 2021 season. Peoria Christian responded beautifully to going down early, a goal. St. Phil's get a goal from Declan Schuler about 3 or 4 minutes into the first half, and after that it was pretty much all Peoria Christian. Mainly on the back, or the feet, I should say, of Jacob Walton and Colson below, number 7, number 24, number 7 for Peoria Christian, who led their team back. And we got about halftime will be about 10 minutes or so, probably something like that.
We'll let the officials determine. Maybe we can take a little break and come back for the second
break.
half.
You guys can watch the grass grow. We had an exciting couple minutes watching the grass grow earlier today. Inside joke. Nobody's supposed to be laughing at that because the guy I made the joke to is not laughing at it. So we will see you for the start of the third period, the third quarter, with Peoria Christian up 4-1 over the St. Phil. Bye-bye. All right, welcome back, soccer fans. Sorry, getting used to the grade school time schedule here. We were back, started already. That was about a 5-minute break for halftime. We were just talking amongst ourselves up here, and all of a sudden there were young men running onto the field getting ready to start the third quarter. Welcome back. We'll do a little quick game set here. Peoria Christian is up 4-1 in this championship game. 7th and 8th grade boys, Peoria Parochial Soccer Association. St. Phil scored the first goal of the game in the first half of the first quarter. And Peoria Christian has responded to being down 1-0 by scoring 4 straight goals to take their current 4-1 lead here at the start of the second half. What does St. Phil's need to do here, Mike? I mean, you can't make a lot of, changes. They have to play, their 20 kids or so. I mean, it's not an exaggeration. They have a rotation of about 8 kids who come in when they sub in.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing right now is obviously Peoria Christian has a couple key players, and you can hear from the bench on the St. Philomena side that they're always saying, hey, make sure you don't lose them, make sure you find them, and the players they're talking about are Walton and Belo.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest thing maybe more so than, and obviously you want to score some goals, but you got to shut down the attack of Peoria Christian, and because another goal makes it difficult to come back.
Yeah.
You got to make sure to lock that down. You need to keep the ball in your attacking half and generate a few shots. That's the thing. Other than their goal, I don't remember the goalkeeper from Peoria Christian really being tested.
No. There was a couple corners in there, but they never made it past the near post.
And it really seems like every shot that Peoria Christian takes is on target and finds the net. They haven't had many shots off target.
No.
Most of their shots have been legitimate scoring opportunities that have resulted in goals.
There's 4 goals probably. I can remember maybe 2 other things you would qualify as shots.
Obviously had the breakaway from Walton early in the game, and they had the header off the corner and the header and the run of play, and then the shot from right outside the 18. So
yeah, that sort of skipped on the keeper.
Surface.
Yeah, it's been a nice display from Peoria Christian. I mean, we know Peoria St. Phil's can be dangerous. We saw them with the Eddie Grant to Declan Schuler connection to get that first opening goal of the game. There's no reason that combination can't find success again here.
Like we talked about, the next goal is huge. I think if Peoria Christian scores the next goal, it's going to be tough for St. Phil's to come back.
Yeah.
But
time moves so fast in these 12-minute quarters.
If St. Phil's can find the net and make it a 4-2 game with a quarter and a half left, it becomes interesting.
Yeah, we talk about all the time on the upper level games. Like, you got to take take some of the belief away from Peoria Christian right now, because they're playing very confidently, and that sort of confidence gives you a little extra, tenth of a second on your 40-yard dash time. You just get a little boost, a little endorphin boost there with the way the game's going.
And one thing that may come into play, because Peoria Christian has less players, they were able to keep Belo and Walton on the field longer, but with them playing on this big field for a long period of time and it being a championship game, they might be using a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And so in the third and fourth quarter, you may not see as much of them if they're starting to fatigue.
We know that both of them have made long runs. Walton generally sprinting to get on the end of something, and Belo taking the ball with him. So they're getting their steps in. There's no doubt about that. St. Phil's here trying to clear their defensive lines.
Yeah, he's not the guy you want to see on the ball right now.
No. Well, he drops it off to
Belo.
Belo. Yep. Belo cracks off a shot. Didn't get the normal power behind it. Dealt with by the keeper. St. Phil's throws the ball out to the right side here. St. Phil's trying to find some openings in the defense of Peoria Christian. They haven't been able to clear their defensive half yet. Looks like throwing the ball out to the wings, out to the near the touchline is a strategy for St. Phil's, for their goalie. Hasn't really been taking goal or punts. Below again. Looking to crack off a shot, and he does. He cracks off a right-footed shot. It goes up high into the side, inside the side netting. There's that 5th goal you were talking about, Coach. With about the 7-minute mark here, the 3rd quarter, the 5th consecutive goal for a 5-1 lead for Peoria Christian. Off the foot of that man again.
Certainly makes it difficult for St. Philomena at this point, to being down 4 all the way into 3rd quarter. But what a great finish by Bilo.
Yeah.
You know, just a little acceleration, change of speed to his right, and then took that ball to the far post, top corner.
Yeah, just a confident. I mean, the finish of a player who's. I mean, if you were 17-year-old and had that finish, you'd be thrilled with it. To be 13, maybe even 12, for all I know.
Yeah, I was talking to his dad, Dr. Bilo, before the game, and he had mentioned to me that you know, his son just loves the game, eats it up, and you can tell.
Yeah.
He actually makes the commitment to go down and play higher level club down in St. Louis, and so you can tell he's really invested in the game, and it shows tonight.
Could you ask him next time you talk to him whether he's right-footed or left-footed? Because I can't figure it out.
He's played some great crosses with his left, and he just scored a great goal with his right. So
he puts his laces through the ball with both feet, which is really rare at any level.
We talk about it. You know, we say good players can play with one foot, great players play with both feet. And you know, if you can play with both feet, you're a tough player to defend.
Yeah. There's nowhere they can put you on the pitch where you're at a disadvantage. And St. Phil's about to throw in there.
If you're St. Philomena at this point, you just got to continue to give your best effort and continue to fight. You know, you're getting a great opportunity to play here at Notre Dame. It's a beautiful night. It's going to be tough to come back and win this game, but try to get a goal.
Yeah, try to tie the quarter. Win the quarter. The ball is almost found either Walton or below there. All right, St. Phil's here with a little something going on the left side. There's number 23, Bo Thompson, making a nice run there, showing off his left foot. He's going to get the ball back here. He's going to get rewarded. The soccer gods like it when you hustle. And he has earned a corner kick for his squad. It's going to be taken this time not by Schuler but by Maddox Curtis. Maddox's 2 sisters, Haley and Marley, in class. Shout out to Haley and Marley if you have a boring life and you're actually watching this. He throws in a very nice one out there at about the 15-yard mark. St. Phil's gets a header on it, but he was backpedaling to get his head on it. But it was a fine, fine corner.
Yeah, that was Schuler again with the header. Like you said, just moving away from the goal. It's tough to get power on a header when you're having to go away from the goal.
You got to supply it all. All right, just a tick under 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Peoria Christian has increased their 4-1 lead. Now lead 5-1. Here's the 3rd quarter starts to wind down. This championship game for the PPSA Boys 2021 season. Going to throw in for Peoria Christian here right in front of the St. Philomena bench. There's number 1 with the throw-in. We don't have a number 1 in our roster here, so quite sure who he was. I'm sorry to his loved ones. Oh, yeah, we do. Creed Schmidgall. There we go. I forget a guy who's got a great first name like Creed.
Great first name.
That is awesome first name. I don't know what my parents were doing naming me Robert. No imagination. All right, St. Phil's throws on their bevy of substitutes.
And we do apologize to the Peoria Christian faithful if a lot of these shots you're seeing from our cameraman are zoomed in of St. Philomena players. It's because our cameraman's Aaron Cunningham, and he's a St. Philomena parishioner.
I didn't want to mention that he's wearing the gear.
Yeah.
He's got the St. Phil's Tiger shirt on. And
so we do apologize.
Yeah. Part of the problem is Jacob Walton and Colson Blow are just too quick to get on camera.
Told him it's very unprofessional to wear one of the teams.
I wear my Notre Dame gear. I'm repping the mothership. Here's Colton. Or Declan, I'm sorry. I'm getting my superstars mixed up here. That was
some good sportsmanship here from
that was a nice individual effort there from Declan Schuler. Tried to wrap his left foot around and get a shot on from just right at the outside of the box. Just couldn't quite get his foot wrapped around it enough. Sails over. Leads to a goal kick for Peoria Christian. And a minute 50 to go here. Third quarter. Peoria Christian. Number 21 there. He scored one of their goals there. Simon Mann scored on that beautiful header off the corner kick. He was showing you his ball skills there. St. Phil's here trying to build a little something here. You get the ball and Schuler's foot. There's that speed from Jacob Walton. He just came out of nowhere and ended up getting in front of Schuler. Earned the foul. He's still on the ground here. Let's hope it's just, yeah, I think it's just the initial sting of a clash of boots, probably. Well, you can see Jacob Schuler then goes over and make sure he's okay too. So love to see that.
Yeah, nothing malicious there.
No,
I think
two
Declan
terrific
was,
young men.
maybe didn't expect a recovering defender to come back quickly behind him. But when Walton's on the field, you gotta be ready for that.
You'll listen for the whoosh. Peoria Christian here trying to force their way into the box. And they're going to force a clearance. You get a throw on the far side. We have 20 seconds left in this third quarter. This will be the last offensive thrust for either team in this quarter. Good job by Walton there finding number 10. He throws a shot in. Handled by the keeper. Bobbled it a little bit, but he stayed with it. Showed some good courage there. Getting his head down there, getting his body into there, even though there was a defender right in front of him. I believe that might have been Jacob Loeb, or Samuel Loeb, who cracked off that shot. All right, that's the end of the third quarter. Third quarter that finds Peoria Christian with a 4-goal lead now, adding one to their tally from halftime. They led 4-1 coming into the start of this second half. They now have a 5-1 lead here in this championship game. 12 more minutes till we crown that champion. I don't see any reason to think Peoria Christian won't be able to hang on to this lead, but this is soccer at the grade school level, and things happen.
Still time on the clock.
There's 12 minutes, yeah. There's no. It won't be for lack of effort. If they do hang on and win it, like it won't be due to a lack of trying from St. Phil's. They were actively going for goals that third quarter. And I expect to see them doing the same thing here in the third quarter.
When this happens in our training environment, we just make the next goal worth 4. Makes things much more interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think we can do that here tonight.
No, we used to say, yeah, next goal wins.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, we're up 7-0.
And life's not fair.
Life is not fair.
It's Danny Driscoll, who's also a St. Philomena parishioner. Danny Driscoll's rule number 1. Life's not fair.
Life's not fair.
He's got that up in his classroom.
Definitely when Danny's coaching, he thinks the refs are not fair. So I can see probably where he gets that mantra from.
I always try to be really nice to the officials. And
I know you do, Mike.
Keep them on our side.
We appreciate you trying. All right, Chargers from Peoria Christian come back out. They are tasked with defending, at the very least, a 4-goal lead here over the last 12 minutes of the championship game. My guess is they're going to look to add to it, though. I don't really think they have it in their DNA to play defensively.
No, they're going to keep coming out, and why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Jacob Walton still playing up top. They will have.
That'd be Bilo playing center defender for him as well.
Colson Below, I doubt he spends his entire time stuck to the top of his defensive box, though.
They just got a whiff of the popcorn.
It does smell good. We'll have to send one of the Bear children out there to make a run for us. Maddox Curtis there, and a nice interception. But one back eventually by Peoria Christian. They didn't get the connection they want there on their clearance. St. Phil's doing a good job of not letting Peoria Christian escape their defensive half. And about to do it here. Salisu Quasi there, number 5. Trying to find his teammates' feet. There's Eddie Grant going down the right side now.
It's a great ball down the wing.
Yeah, he does. And he's showing some patience there. Throws a nice ball cross up. We're going to have a
Declan Schuler, top of the box.
Going to try to crack a shot off.
Again, Jacob Walton recovering back and just
Eddie Grant
making it difficult.
Throwing one in there. And they're going to call foul, I think.
Or maybe they're going to say the goalkeeper had it in his hands.
Yeah. Just a couple inches away there from St. Phil's getting that goal we were talking about. You know, trying to win the quarter. They had a couple looks at a shot. They got one off. I think it was Eddie Grant who threw the ball in initially that made the keeper have to handle it. And Eddie Grant wins that. I mentioned his name once. You tend to mention his name about 1,000 times.
This is Joseph Wake, who was in goal previously in the game. He's making some good plays. I actually think that was Joseph Wake that served that last ball.
Was it?
In.
Okay.
It was Grant who played the ball down the line to Wake. So, you know, Joseph coming out of goal and making some good plays for his team.
I want to give him credit for being there. He's a tall drink of water. Be a good target man. They can throw one into the box, see if he can get his head on it. He looks the part. Going to throw in here for Peoria Christian on the far sideline. Get the ball into the feet of Jacob Walton. And Jacob Walton cranks off a shot, takes a deflection off the defender, pops the ball up into the air. Where it finds Jacob Walton's feet again. There's Eddie Grant clearing it this time. And Schuler trying to keep the ball inbounds. A nice hustle by the young man there. Cannot quite slide tackle to keep the ball in bounds, but you appreciate the effort. You know, you're down 5-1, been playing his tail off the entire game. He's still out there hustling like it's the middle of the first quarter.
And long legs are paying off for
this is Wake again?
Wake again, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Earned a corner for his team.
Earned a corner. Yep. He has some serious offensive instincts there.
You can tell he's got pretty good speed and he's got a fairly strong leg on him.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can do something with that.
Let's see if they can get it. Like I said, he's by far the tallest young man out there, it looks like, from just the eyeball test. See if they can find a head. That one is going to sail out of bounds. Never quite got the curve on it he needed. Well, we're down to 8 minutes. Peoria Christian maintains their 5-1 lead that they started this fourth quarter with. Creeping down to under 8 minutes now to 2021 Boys Parochial Soccer Championship for Peoria Christian. And just as we talked about, Peoria Christian's not protecting this lead by sitting on this lead. They're protecting this lead by trying to score and making St. Phil's have to defend. Oh.
Calling him on. Good recovery.
Yep. St. Phil's clears it out but it's going to be a corner for Peoria Christian. That was number 5, Salisu Quasi, who was making that run. That, according to the referee, that was perfectly timed.
St. Phil's might want to watch out for Bilo here. He's running over the corner unmarked. Creates a little 2-on-1 on the wing.
Yeah, there's your central defender coming on to drive the ball into the box. He finds Walton. Walton tries a quick little instep shot there, but it goes wide of the near post. That sort of psychic connection between Walton and Bilo there. You see it there again. Right. Quasi coming out now. Put in a very good shift this entire game. Number 30 comes in for him. That's Noah Magana. Shooter plays it off to, looks like LaFonte.
Some good passing from St. Phil's there to switch the field.
Yeah. Well, they made the simple pass. They made the obvious pass there. Instead of trying to switch the field with one long, they did a couple short and one medium pass. You get the same result. All right.
Joseph Wake again down the right side, getting a good cross into the box.
Causing havoc. Looks like that was number. There's Colin Schuler.
You like to see these matchups.
Not Colin Schuler, Declan Schuler.
You
Yeah.
get the one-on-one scenario with Schuler and Bilo. We've seen some of that with Schuler and Walton, and it's fun to see.
It is fun to see. It's a hard thing to teach. Kids just really got to have it in them to begin with. To take their man on 1v1 to force the action. And there's 5, 6, 7 young men out here who have that ability. These are probably our last subs of the game here. We're down to just about 5 minutes to go. Some of the St. Phil's guys have to run a long way.
Like we talked about, great experience for both of these teams, and win or lose, I'm sure this is a night they'll all remember. We have kids in our program that still, brag about, parochial night,
They should.
championships
They
at Notre
should.
Dame.
They should. They should. They
hold on to
absolutely
that.
should. They
So
absolutely should.
Whether it was a win in the semifinal or a win in the championship, it's pretty cool to have this experience at Notre Dame.
Yeah, my daughter was on a team that won 5th, 6th grade. I believe it was over Holy Family. I don't want to rub that in. Any of my Crusader friends there near the mall, but it was against Holy Family.
Yeah, both of my oldest have gotten to play in this game for St. Thomas, and it's great experience.
Ellie would have went from playing for St. Thomas on here to playing for Notre Dame on here just a few short months later.
Remember what I was saying about Bilo maybe getting tired? Doesn't appear to be the case.
He didn't get the memo. Probably tried to deliver it to him, but he wasn't there. Yeah, remember what we said about him not being stuck to the top of his box as a center defender? Yeah. He's not doing that either.
He's stuck to the other box now.
Right there. Tigers, trouble getting the ball. And we're going to
be interesting here because it looks like it's going to be a free kick. Who's going to take it? My guess is Bilo.
Did he call it a?
Or
okay.
Walton. I think it's right outside the box.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Bilo. Oh, he's going to call up.
Is he going to call this a penalty? No, he went to the spot.
I don't think that was in the box, but I could be wrong. Our St. Philomena cameraman won't run back to replay for me, so I can't tell you. Just give me
the side ref would have had a good look at it. So
yeah, we're going to see the penalty.
He was right there. See what foot he takes it with. I'm really interested. Because I have no idea.
I think he's going right foot, lower left.
All right. It's definitely going to be his right foot.
Lower right.
He goes lower right. The sort of clinical finish you would have expected from Colson Bilo.
Yeah, good penalty. Just it's tough for a goalkeeper there when the player just opens their hips. It's just a nice penalty. It kind of causes the goalkeeper to cheat to the right, and then you should open up your hips and go the other way. Good penalty.
Yeah. Low hard towards the post.
How many is that for Bilo tonight?
I think that would be his second plus an assist. He had the one rocket shot from the right side that was still going up as it went in. And then that one. We're going to give him 2. It might be 3. I know he's got the assist in there for the first one. We're down to 1:45 to go. Jacob Walton is still causing havoc. Left, center, right. He gets the ball out here to 21. Simon Mann. We saw Simon score with his head earlier in the game. You know, he has a nose for the ball. All right. St. Phil's trying to get a little counter going here. It's tough to do at this age on this big of a field, though. Clock ticks down to a minute to go. 1 minute to a championship for Peoria Christian. The keeper comes out. Accidentally hit the ball with his foot. He got it there, though. He's going to get a nice punt off here with about 40 seconds to go. Won by the Tigers. He'll take his man on. Oh, good job by the defense. As number 1, Creed Schmidgall did a very nice job of winning the ball back for his team there. We're down to 20 seconds to go here. Play out the string here, see if St. Phil's can finish on a strong note.
And don't go too far. We do have the girls championship game coming up at 7:30. I know it's a different link on YouTube. And I believe those teams, Peoria Christian and St. Vincent de Paul, played to a tie earlier in the year, so it should be a good match.
All right, so they got we have a rematch. I always like to see that. Well, congratulations to the Peoria Christian 7th and 8th grade boys team, to Coach Morgan and Coach Morgan, Samantha and Miranda Morgan, for the display they put on here today. You're looking at your Peoria Christian 7th and 8th grade boys PPSA champions for the 2021 soccer season. Congratulations also to St. Phil's coming in second. There was no harm in that. They competed the entire game. They had a great season. Obviously, they're in the championship game of the only tournament, the only conference that matters.
All right, I'm going to let you wrap this up, Rob. I'm going to run down since I'm the PA announcer. I'm going to announce the champion.
Okay, we'll let you do that.
Let you wrap it up.
Will do. I'd rather do that than have to run down those stairs again. All right, well, that was a resounding 6-1 victory for the Peoria Christian 7th and 8th grade boys over the Peoria St. Philomena Tigers here in this championship game. Both teams now are applauding each other. We're going to go through a handshake line here. Then we will have the presentation of the trophy. And then please stick around for the 7th and 8th grade girls PPSA championship game between the same Peoria Christian school and St. Vincent de Paul Vikings from Peoria. And we will see you then. Thanks for watching this one.
Hey, good game, guys.
Hey guys, get Mr. Bear, get Coach Bear too.
Hey, good job, guys. You guys played hard. Good game. Good job.
It's your boys. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.